Okay, what is going on, guys? This is Jigsaw from Newell Gaming. Oh, my mind is blown. This trailer is insane. Future, I'm just gonna show you it. Um, I'm not gonna play through the trailer first because that could be some copyright, whatever. So if you want to see that, click the annotation on the screen to go to Call of Duty's channel and see the full trailer. Alright, so let's get right into this. I'm using software that I can easily like zoom in and stuff, and I'm gonna go pretty much frame by frame. So with this first little intro here, we get a lot. It's Frank Woods, The Vault. Now, when you go forward, which I will in a bit, it looks kind of like a nursing home, but it says The Vault. Maybe that's where they keep all the veterans. It says Frank Woods, United States Marine Corps, retired. So we know he's retired, he's really old, you're about to see that, but also we can get that this is June 19th, 2025. We can already get the time and the date of when Black Ops 2 is going down. So 2025, future, awesome. Alright, so coming in here, you see Woods, right? He has an oxygen tank on his back, he's in a wheelchair. Now, that could be combat wounds, but he could just be really old. I mean, he is really old. We see his medals over here, his flag, he's a veteran. If you didn't play Black Ops 1, this guy was a badass. See, he's really old. Just check him out. He looks nothing like he did in the first Black Ops. Then you get to the Treyarch screen. These numbers probably mean something, knowing Treyarch. Maybe not. Alright, so here we go. First off, we got propellers on what looks like a commercial airline to me, just like a little private jet, but it's obviously like VTOL from Battlefield 3. And that is fueled by propellers, remember that. We get a cockpit views, it's the same building there. And if you zoom in a little bit, you can kind of see the controls. It looks like it's pretty easily controlled. There's still a co-pilot. This isn't unmanned. You're going to hear a lot about unmanned aircraft and how men are getting weaker and science is getting stronger. Okay, so here we go. Moving forward, it's landing. Obviously, that's probably a campaign mission. This is probably like the first mission you drop in and get briefed or whatever. You see the quad rotor that everyone's been talking about. It's got its gun here. 425, there's a couple numbers on it, but it does say Charlene up here. That's pretty cool. So I think this is, I mean, that could be your clan tag in multiplayer. That would be really cool if you put your clan tags on the kill streaks, but that could just be like story mode, and that you use that quad rotor over and over. So here's the bear tank that was in a couple of the updates. You see up top you got a minigun, an optic viewer, well, it looks like a couple more guns. And we'll get a better view of that later. You got this little rocket taking off here. Now it has a star on it. That's what gets me. Right about there. It has a red star on it. Soviets question mark making a return. If you look, it kind of looks like definitely an advanced facility. You got drones flying around. There's drones in like every picture. The quad rotors. And that missile launches. Now here you hear Woods talking about how science is advancing. Now look at this plane, right? Look at this little unmanned aircraft. He says it's an unmanned aircraft. And then, look, this happens really fast in the actual trailer. It crashes. Now, you don't see what crashes, but that, to me, looks like what we just saw back here, honestly. I mean, it could just be a little smaller, but I'm not sure. Tell me what you think about that. It looks like a little drone that just crashes. I'm not saying it's a suicide bomber, because that was a pretty small explosion, but that's definitely the plane that we just saw. If you look around, Flow Street, this is in America. This could be Miami, Vegas, who knows. Definitely in the future. Now this looks like an Osprey from MW3, except it's propelled by something else. I mean, look at these wings. They're just like shooting hot air. It looks like something out of Halo. It kind of looks like a Pelican a little bit. Alright, next, more drones. There's just a bunch of drones in this trailer. But here you see controlling the drone. Now you see one of the wings up here, so you know there's a quad rotor. You see this is the HUD right here. Let's take a look. It says protect. This is probably a campaign mission. I mean, reveal trailers are usually always campaign because it brings out all the badass. So you see it says protect. That's your objective. Now over here it says new enemy activity detected. And it also says tap LB for squad follow and hold LB for all follow. So obviously you're going to be commanding a squad, at least in this mission. And there's going to be other guys too, so you can get all of them to follow you or just your squad. Now if you look down here, it kind of looks like some sort of ammo. It could just be, if this is multiplayer, that could just be like the kill streak bar that has been featured in all the other Call of Duties. Now, let me fit this back here. Alright, so that's that. This is the HUD for the quad rotor. Alright, let's move on here. It looks really badass, actually. Hold on, hold up. You see those guys running out? Just the way that they move, it's definitely a campaign mission. The way that those NPCs on the left just like run out, shooting blindly, definitely a campaign mission. Okay, so here's a very important part. So you got you, obviously, looking down. Look at these guys. They're wearing dress shoes. There's one other combat boots there. So these might be civilians. You might be like on a mission to save them. But what your guy activates here? Hold on. I'm gonna get to the highest point. All right. So let's take a look at this. His little arm awesomeness over here. There's one button on it, so I'm assuming the rest is a touchscreen. But it tells you time, month, day, and it gives you a map. So I'm assuming this is gonna be like your main way of accessing the map. It could be like your Pip-Boy in Fallout and just be like your only way of accessing the menu. That would be pretty cool, but you know, start will probably always be an option. This will just be like an in-game thing. You got a picture over here, probably your objective, and you got a little route that you're supposed to follow. Alright, so here we got holograms, just demonstrating the technology. There's a whole holographic map of a city. Now here, this is pretty cool. It looks like some sort of X-ray vision that you might be able to use in-game, because obviously you're gonna play as a badass, and it detects his gun pretty much, and something else in his pocket. Not sure what that is. Alright, okay, here's something important here. Look on the ground, the one in front. It's like an assault drone from MW3, except like badass. Like, look at it. It's got guns over here, rockets over here. It's on tracks, it looks like. And green probably indicates if it's your team or not. In the background of this shot, you do got that bear tank. It's walking on 4 legs, and it's pretty souped up. It's got a bunch of guns. And moving on, there's another one of those jet-propelled things, and here's some more drones, except they're red. So these are enemy drones, I'm gonna say there. And looks like you got some basic infrastructure up here. We do keep seeing this little curve here. I'm not sure if there's gonna be like a common map or theme or something in the first mission. Now here, your guy's looking out of a window, and he's seeing this, what looks like a VTOL from Battlefield, pretty much just destroy this thing. And that's definitely a campaign moment. Your guy's just like freaking out there. Alright, so here we got more of those little mini bombers unmanned from back when I showed you where it crashed. And here, even more planes. Now, at this moment, Woods is saying about like unmanned army and stuff like that. But it does look like there's a cockpit in there, and so they're just flying around the city. There's a stealth bomber, not much there. Just the assault drones again, more quad rotors in the background. There's gonna be a bunch of kill streaks in this game. Hopefully they don't screw it up like MW3. Here's the tank again, the bear tank as I call it. You got the gun from one of the intel drops, and you got an NPC over here. Alright, and Wood's talking again, and you should, if you really want to like hear what he's saying, go check out the trailer. Definitely an unmanned drone. It looks like a UAV, and it's coming in for probably a crash. There it is. If you look at the symbols on it, it's got kind of like a American star. Definitely unmanned drone here, and not much there else. That just might be the spy plane or something. And here, Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles, this city. This is probably where a lot of it's going to be based. You just got a regular chopper over here. You got all this future tech, and then it's just a regular chopper. But if you think that's old age, just wait. Now you see a guy opening a door. This could be the main antagonist. You see you got a raghead over here. No offense. But it looks like some sort of Taliban soldier, like old-fashioned. And then you got these guys, more modern with guns. And then you got these guys again. It looks like kind of like Egyptian. And they're just chanting and just chilling. I don't know. Revolting. Alright, here's that old age chopper again. You got motorcycles down low. Los Angeles. This looks epic. Oh, biggest part of the trailer probably right here. Aerial combat. You get to fly a plane. Now, it could be Call of Duty on rails. Like, you barely get to move around and stuff. Kind of like the chopper scenes. But still, you're flying a plane. It's pretty cool. If you take a look at the HUD down low. Just basic, you know. You probably don't have to know any of that. It's just there for show. And it shows you shooting down a plane, getting a hit marker on the plane. See, look at that. You get a hit marker on the plane. Now, you never get hit markers in the campaign. Think about that. Just think about how you never get hit markers in the campaign or Spec Ops or anything. This could be multiplayer. I highly doubt it, though. I just bet you get hit markers in the plane single player, because I highly doubt there's going to be any vehicles in the multiplayer at all. Here, just basic police. Obviously a war going on. Probably Russia and US, and that chopper just gets destroyed completely, and we get a view of this slow-mo, and it looks pretty cool. Now this right here, gun, pistol, box. It kind of resembles a USP, but it looks a bit more futuristic. You got a little like mechanism, little screen over here, and definitely gonna be one of the pistols in the game. It looks pretty awesome. Next, this guy. Now you're gonna see this guy a lot. He's holding the gun that I talked about in one of the updates back then, and I'm gonna say this is either like the Woods character, like the guy that helps you out the most, or it's the main character, you. I doubt they would show you though, because you, like, Mason wasn't in any of the trailers, but I'm thinking this is like your sidekick here. You're gonna see more of him. The gun he's holding again looks like a Type 95, but the magazine's different and all that stuff. The armor on this guy looks pretty BA. He resembles Woods so much, like just the arm patch over here, light armor. Just he's almost exactly like Woods. Now this, the heavily armored guys, I'm gonna say are like the enemy, because usually that's how it is. Like, you don't even see their face; they're just wearing gas masks and stuff. And he holds up the same gun. You're gonna see that gun a lot, and we won't know what it is till later. Now this is Woods again talking. You can kind of see he's in a kind of quaint environment. Got a lamp, you know, a bed, just kind of old-fashioned. All throughout this, he's talking about like they need people like the warriors that actually fight instead of just controlling the drone. And here you see just like an epic moment. Some dude just chilling. Wow, great lighting effect, and it looks kind of like he's at some sort of airport. But we'll see. That was just a really inspirational moment in the trailer, if you see it. Now here's this guy again, after that epic explosion. Here's this guy. The same guy before, holding the same gun, same face. You're going to see him a lot. And then there's this guy in the background. He kind of looks like Bowman almost. Like, it's like Woods and Bowman from Black Ops 1. He's holding that pistol. And there's a civilian down here. So yeah, these are two characters that you're probably going to be seeing a lot, because it shows you like their faces, and it kind of notes that they're main characters. Up top, you got another drone up here. This is the same bridge LA evacuation route, so they're probably trying to push into LA, fight them off. Here's that same Osprey gunner type thing with the jet propulsion system, and it also has wheels, so it can probably land like a plane. Now here, you're controlling something. It says recording. There, it looks like two little things that you can switch back and forth, like in the AC-130 from COD 4, you can switch back between heat vision and regular, and then there's 50mm and auto. So I'm thinking you could shoot a big round, or you could just have the machine gun. And it looks like could be a quad rotor, could be a different vehicle. There's gonna be a lot of vehicles, I'm saying, in this campaign. Gonna be epic. Now here, finally, a different gun. Looks like an MG36, straight out of Black Ops Battlefield. These guys are both holding it. They're obviously heavies if you look at the armor. They're wearing those badass helmets from one of the updates. Here you get a great view of the bear tank here, just walking along. They're kind of emphasizing that. It doesn't look much larger than a man, so we might see it in multiplayer. Again, I highly doubt it. But NPCs, this is all campaign, no multiplayer yet, as far as I can see. And here's a different view of the plane. This could be you. You could go into some sort of third person while you're shooting stuff, or this could just be a cinematic. Not sure. But here's the drone crashing, one of the Treyarch's epic moments. They put so many epic moments in Black Ops, but this is just so epic. If you watch the trailer, watch for this part, because it's awesome. That thing just crashes right in front of you, and then that plane. Look at this, a VTOL. This looks exactly like the VTOL from Battlefield 3. Probably what you're flying and you crash out of it or something like that. But all the scenes have been from LA. If you haven't noticed that, all of the scenes have been right here. There haven't been any other maps or missions. Now this thing just turns completely. Look at it. It comes in this way, and then it just completely does a 360. Look at that. That's epic. So that's just some technology. Now here is a very important part. You see some different NPC behavior. They're kind of pushing this this little cart, using it for cover. If they are pushing that, or if it's just moving, I don't know. But it kind of looks like the guy back here is pushing it. So there could be different, smarter NPCs. Obviously, this isn't for the next generation of consoles, but that doesn't mean they can't make NPCs smarter. Now here's that guy again. I'm really stressing that this guy is going to be the main guy that you're with the whole time. Holding the same gun, must be his favorite gun. And here we got some I'm gonna call them Egyptians, but some Arabs blowing up, some structure going down. So there actually is gonna be more war over here in the Middle East, maybe I'm saying. So actually what I said was wrong about the first map. We did see these guys over here, and now there's some fighting going on over here, so I'm definitely going to be like some Middle East fighting as usual. That happens very fast, so it's kind of hard to see. And here's them just flying, just everything being destroyed. It kind of looks like, I can't think of the map name, but something from COD 4. I can't think of the map name where there's a little fountain in the middle, but if you can, leave it in the comments. But yeah, everything's blown up, so some more over there. Here it looks like more urban, Los Angeles. The drones, they look friendly as usual. They just keep showing those quad rotors. Definitely war in America, MW3 styled. Alright, here we go. So there's all these VTOLs flying around in Los Angeles, and then in Arabia there's guys on horses. This is you, this is the first person you're going to be able to play as this. Maybe not control the horses, but it might just be a cinematic, but it looks awesome. There's a chopper there, so definitely somebody is there. You could be Black Ops. What I'm going to say is you go undercover as like Russians all the time. This could be something similar to that, where you and your team go and they get on horses, and you're basically pretending to be Saudi Arabians or something like that. But anyways, the chopper's trying to kill you nonetheless. And here's a police guy just rolling out while a drone goes right over his head. Intense combat. That's probably going to be the emphasis of campaign. I mean, as usual, but it's going to just be like action-packed with 3Ds. But no, here we go. Here's your guy taking control of a drone here. And it kind of looks like you're on that bridge again. Now, I think this is inside of the bear tank. Now just look around. It did show the bear tank. These could be the windows on either side if you go back and look at the bear tank. And you can't really see the HUD very much, so it doesn't show you, but there's definitely rocket loadouts if you see here. So definitely fits with the bear tank's armaments and that type of stuff. So you control it with a joystick, if I'm right about the bear tank. And then it goes straight back to the horses and some explosions, that car blowing up. More horses, not really much here. It looks like you're raiding some sort of military camp. And then you got drones, lots and lots of drones. I mean, seriously, this looks like Airport Tycoon or something. Just look, drones, drone. They're all drones. They're all unmanned. This is insane. This is the future. 2025. Wow. Alright, so here's a bridge collapsing in LA. Some sort of explosion. It kind of looks like a laser. I want to say that's lighting though, not a weapon. But nonetheless, that is exploding. Here's some dude epically jumping. It looks like an enemy because of the way he's dressed, and like he's not very unique. Just looks like an NPC. Here's that bear tank again, shooting its little minigun. Now this one doesn't have the windows. I'm not sure. That might not have been the bear tank. That might have been some sort of other vehicle, but there's one with windows. And alright, so let's continue. Here's the guy holding the MG3, I'm gonna call it again. This he looks pretty heavily armored. This, I don't know what this is on his back. They keep showing that on the enemies gas mask, but I'm not sure what this is gonna be. I don't think it'll be like some jetpack or something huge, but maybe it'll play a little role. Here's you flying the plane again. It is the VTOL, as you see right here. It says VTOL on it, and you're probably going to take off and land just like epically as VTOLs do. And you kind of get a better look at the HUD and some of the weapon systems on the right side. And some enemy targeting on the bottom left. It's through a building, so you're probably chasing those guys. But this right here makes me think it's completely on rails. If they're going to do something that makes like this crane fall epically, as they usually do, I'm thinking you're gonna have to go under it, and it's gonna control it for you. If you know what I'm saying that you're gonna be able to move a little bit and aim, but it's gonna move in the same direction that it's programmed to move, so that these epic things can happen. And that's the reason that COD games are so epic, because they're like on rails and it's not open worlded. And I'm not saying that open world games are bad, but back to the point. Alright, here we go. So that crane just takes out a building. 425, different drone numbers than before. And they just keep showing these drones. We got some optical here. The gun down low doesn't look very heavy, but I definitely think those will be in multiplayer. There's that guy again. drone warfare going on in the top right, and he's holding that same pistol. LA, they keep showing the bridge or the outskirts of LA, so that's probably going to be a big battleground that you face. Here's the horses. Once again, you got to kind of look at these guys. Definitely look native, and it doesn't look like the main characters, just native to there. And here, it almost looks like MW3. There's this missile launching, or sorry, this battleship this cargo ship completely exploding. And that's probably in the LA port or something like that. And here we go. There's some guys just chilling out of a chopper. Again, look like enemies, but if this is from your view, this could be your squad. This right here looks like an AC-130. You see high in auto. Not sure what those mean, but this definitely looks like an AC-130 to me. It probably isn't. It's probably some advanced like drone control, like the Reaper or something like that. But this can look like a multiplayer map to me, honestly. But this isn't multiplayer. There's no like red marks or heat sensors or whatever. Again, the reveal trailers are always single player. And wait, whoa, hold on, guys. I did not see this. Whoa. Okay, hold on. This actually might be multiplayer. Look, it says X-42 Pegasus kill 55. It doesn't say plus 55, so that kind of like, let me try and go a little frames. Oh, no, this is the last frame that it says it. It doesn't say plus 55, so that could be 55 XP. This could mean that they're going back to a 10-point scale for kills, which would be great. And instead of 100 points per kill, you get 10. I've always liked that better. But yeah, this could possibly be multiplayer. Not sure. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And here's that MG36 again, or whatever I keep calling it, just a heavy machine gun. They keep showing that weapon. Probably a lot of enemies are going to use it. And here is a VTOL taking off, jet propelled, just epically. And more enemies. You got a tank in the background, the bear tank, I keep calling it. More drones. They're just really stressing all the vehicles, all the technology. And here's the final shot of that guy, but what is he holding, ladies and gentlemen? It is the same gun. Alright, but it does look like he put a scope on it. Upgrade, and look here, it looks like it has 2 barrels almost. Tell me what you think of that. And we get a good view of it right there, and then it ends. It says the future is black. I'm not sure if that's some sort of racial profiling. And then of course it switches to Black Ops. There are some number changes, like look, it says W while it's changing M, R, K, L, P, but I honestly just think that's an effect. If you want to read that, go ahead. And anyways, it just goes to Black Ops 2, not yet rated, gives the release date, confirmed. Tell me what you think of this analyzation, and I'll be doing the same thing for the next trailers. Hopefully it won't be as long, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Subscribe if you want automatic updates, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys next trailer, next update. The website is up. I'll probably do something with that. Anyways, have a good day, and go watch this trailer. Up in the top left, there is a annotation to it. So I'll see you guys later.